Imagine seeing the most beautiful and uplifting quote or image that impacted your life from that one moment. What can you do to savor that? Imagine having a scar which portrays the most dramatic experience of your life. How do you enlighten that memory? My name is Tristan Raphael, and I'll be giving an informative speech on tattoos. My desire for the love and self-expression led me to investigate why people are so fond of tattooing. I have discovered that there is a lot more to tattoos than I have ever imagined. Someday, while walking across campus or studying abroad or even your daily commute to work, you might be in contact with tattoos sooner than you think. Today, I would like to share with you what I have learned about the history of tattoos, how they are applied, and what purposes they can have. I'll begin with the history of tattoos. Tattoos date back to 2000 BC's with the Egyptians. Tattoo, as stated in Tattooing Encyclopedia Issues and Controversies in 2014, mourning, social rank, and affiliation were the use of tattooing in many parts of the tribal world. Another aspect or type of tattooing is scarification. As stated in 2014 Encyclopedia Issues and Controversies, scarification involves slashing the skin and introducing irritants into the wound, which, when healed, leave a pronounced scar. I don't know how I feel about scarification. I don't think I would want that. That sounds very painful. Color tattooing. As stated in 2014 Encyclopedia Issues and Controversies, the Morris of New Zealand developed using color in tattooing. Popularity of tattooing. It was once a form of adornment in China, India, and Japan, as stated in Tattooing Encyclopedia Issues and Controversies in 2014. The most common reason people get tattoos is to do it for personal expression. As stated in 2009, Living Canvas, Your Total Guide to Tattoos, Piercings, and Body Modification. Tattoo is a way to represent yourself in an artistic and creative way that separates you from everyone else. Permanent cosmetics is another reason why people get tattoos. As stated in Identifying Marks, Race, Gender, and the Marked Body in the 19th Century America, people with some bodily damages or bruises tend to get tattoos to cover up the marking. So if you have a scar that's very defacing of your body and you want to get it covered, or you don't want people to see it, you're tired of wearing long sleeve shirts all the time in the summer, you get a tattoo to cover it up. Or even with females who have breast cancer and they get the surgery to remove the breast cancer, sometimes the areola has to be cut or is cut, and some of the areola is not the same color, so they get it tattooed over and they have a full areola as if they never had the surgery at all. Now that we know a little bit about the history of tattoos, let's see how they are applied. The pleasure and pain involved with receiving a tattoo comes from the tattoo being applied with a needle. As stated in 2014, Teens Health from Normus Tattoos, penetrating your skin with a needle and injecting ink into the areas how tattoos are made. This is what makes it so long-lasting, the deepness of the ink being penetrated into your skin, into your dermis. The dermis is the thicker layer under your skin, as stated by Teens Health Tattoos from Normus in 2014. Tattoos used to be done manually, so by hand, by puncturing the skin with a needle and then injecting the ink into the body. Modern day societies use a tattoo machine or tattoo gun. As stated in 2014, Teens Health from Normus Tattoos, a tattoo machine is an electric handheld instrument that you use your foot to switch on and off. It's like a gas pedal that the tattoo artist steps on, which switches it on, and you take your foot off of it, switches it off. While the tattoo artist drives the needle about 1/16 of an inch into your skin, so it can be on the top and it's visible. Anything deeper, you can get punctured and you can start bleeding. And anything not deep enough, it'll just be scrapes on your arm. It wouldn't stick. Although the tattooing process sounds painful, there are a lot of people still getting it done. I wonder why. People tend to see their tattoos as unique aspects of themselves. As stated in 2007, Why Do People Get Tattoos from Milan Kang and Catherine Jones, people use tattoos to express who they are, what they have lived through, and how they see themselves in relation to others and to their social worlds. Tattoos are popularly seen on teenagers and college students, being the fact that they are in a stage of seeking a way to assert their independence. A lot of teenagers and college students are put in the bubble as not knowing who they are, or just searching for who they want to be, and or are they just put in that bubble as, oh, you're a college student, or you're just a teenager, you don't know anything. So they seek out other means to find who they are, and tattoos seem to separate them from the crowd. As stated in 2007, while other people get tattoos from Milan Kane and Catherine Jones, tattoos may provide a way to ground a sense of self in a seemingly changing and insecure world. Based on a national sample of 1,762 students, they concluded that most tattoo adolescents, contrary to stereotypes, are high achieving students and rarely report gang affiliations. Like me and myself, I'm a high achieving student, and I'm not affiliated with any gangs at all, but I have several tattoos. And majority of my tattoos have meanings. This tattoo here is a faceless angel, I like to call it. It has a face, but the eyes aren't filled in. You really can't see what it is. You don't know what type of person it is. You don't know who it is. But I got this tattooed on me because I wanted to represent my family members that passed away. I have to get it finished. It's not completely done yet. I also have Beyond, and on the other side, Blessed, because I've been through a lot of things, and I felt that for me to be here now, that I had to be blessed in a way. I also have my mom's first name and last name in my arms. I got those because I love my mom dearly. I'd do anything for her. I also got my initials on the back for just to represent who I am or whatever. I also got the Virgin Mary still. My mom's Catholic, so that's why I got that tattoo on me. I have a cross. I have the Jesus fish right here, and this goes with the Jesus fish, but I couldn't get it placed in the middle because it would have looked distorted after years. It would have just been like jumbled up. So I got this on the outside of it. It says Father, Son, Savior, Jesus Christ. And those are all my tattoos. I like to say tattoos are as quick as a hair and as painful as a paper cut. Like I've been in the longest tattoo that it took me was my the portrait I have of the Virgin Mary. That took a little while, but after it's done. It's quick, it's simple, but it still burns a little bit. But tattoos aren't that bad. 15% of the U.S. adult population has tattoos. Figures rise to 28% in adults younger than 25. So there's a lot of young kids out there, so tattoos are on the rise. In closing, tattoos are becoming more and more seen in our present-day society. Started in 2000 BC with the Egyptians, tattoos are widely seen and known around the world, all having different meanings, purposes, but all with the same core goal of expression. And while tattoos remain to have a negative connotation with their meanings and purposes, people still feel that they have the right to do as they please with their bodies. Thank you.